Hey guys, it's Miss Z, and I'm so sorry I couldn't be here with you today, but I'm super duper excited to talk to you about your digital project for If the Dinosaurs Came Back. So when you get on your computer, what I want you to do is I want you to go to KidPix, and once you get here, of course, you just click on Go. Now you've been working with Miss Lewis and Miss Fisher to get all sorts of different writing prompts for If the Dinosaurs Came Back. So what I have for you is I have a bunch of backgrounds for you. So what you'll do when you get into KidPix, you're going to come up here, you're going to click on the green backgrounds. Then you have to click on the camera, so green backgrounds, and then on the camera. You might have to wait a second. And then you have to go to computer. So we're going to go to computer and we're going to find the out box because I've put something out for you to get. So you're going to click on out box. You're going to scroll all the way down and you're going to find Shaber Digital Art. Starts with the letter Z. You're going to find second grade. And where do you think you're going to go? That's right. You're going to go right here to dinosaurs. Now, if you can't see all this stuff, I can't see it right now. I don't know which one I want. I would click right here and I would go to large icons. So let's see that again. I want to see these pictures. So I'm going to go right here and I'm going to click on large icons and there they all are. So I can pick one that I like. Which one should I pick? Let's see. You know what? I think I'm going to pick the playground one. And then I'm going to click on import. And you're going to wait. And there it is. Now, it's going to be very, very tempting to just go ahead and draw your dinosaur. But before we draw our dinosaur, we have to do a little bit of business. We have to write our sentence down here. Now, I know in Miss Lewis's class, they've already worked on their sentences. And Miss Fisher's class, you may not have worked on them yet. And that's okay. What I want you to do is I want you to think about if the dinosaurs came back, what could they do? Okay? So you'll click on the text tool. You'll click anywhere you want, and you're going to write a sentence. Okay, I'm going to write, if the dinosaurs, oops, I made a typo. If the dinosaurs came back, they could play on the playground. And I have to put a period at the end of my sentence. And then I'm going to go space, space, and I make a little dash, and I'm going to write my name. That would be really, really great if you would write your name, okay? And then you get to kind of decide where you want it to go. I tried to give you enough room where you could put it down here. Now, it doesn't have to be this big. So you might want to make it a little bit smaller. And the way you do that is you just highlight it. Do you see this number right here? As that number gets smaller, so does my text, right? So I think that's a little bit better because now all the people who decide to read my story, they also can see the picture. So I'm going to click, oops, click twice. So if you need this to go away, then you can just click right there on the trash can. But there we go. I have this. And now I'm going to click on the pink pencil because now I get to draw a dinosaur. Now you can choose to draw any kind of dinosaur you want. Okay, I know a lot of people like Tyrannosaurus Rex, excuse me. Some people like pterodactyls. Those are the ones that fly in the air. Some people like Brontosaurus. He's the one with the long neck. But I'm actually going to draw a Stegosaurus. That's the one with all the plates on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I have a black. I'm going to get my line tool. And I'm going to find a place that I want old Stegosaurus to go. There's my line. Now, I could just go to the scribble. But I want to make sure that his back is nice and curvy. So I'm going to use this real special tool right here, this curve line. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to make a line. I let go of my mouse, and then I can pull it up. Do you see that? Isn't that awesome? Okay, I'm going to let go. Then I'm going to click on my scribble. I'm going to give this Stegosaurus a head. And I'm going to give this Stegosaurus a tail. Now, he might need some legs. So for the legs, I'm just going to use a rectangle. He had 4 legs. Okay, and then he also had lots of plates on his back, so I'm going to get my triangle tool. I call this my triangle tool. It's really just a line, but I go up and down, and I can make a triangle. Is he starting to look like a Stegosaurus? Looks pretty good, right? Now, Stegosaurus, he had spikes on his tail, so if you want to make some spikes back here, you can. I'm now going to get this shape, and I'm going to choose the white. I'm going to make a big white circle right there. What do you think I'm making? That's right, I'm making his eye. There's his little eye. Maybe I could do better. Let's get the squiggle. Here we go. Now I get to decide what color I want Stegosaurus to be, and I'm going to use the paint bucket tool, see if that works at first. I'm going to pick, I am in a pink mood. I'm going to pick this pink, and I'm going to fill it. Now, oops, it's not covering up my playground. Do you see that? So if that's what's happening to you, that's not a very big deal. All I have to do is go back here to my pencil, and these are how thick the squiggle is. Right now that's not very thick, but I can make it really thick by clicking on this. And then all I have to do is just color over it a little bit. See that? Not a very big deal at all. And if I make a boo-boo, I just click on the no-no, right?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and finish coloring Stegosaurus in on the body. I like that noise it makes. I don't know if you can hear it on the recording, but it sounds like ice skating. Here we go. So now I might go back to my paint bucket tool. Whoops! I didn't like that, so I can just say, I didn't want it. And the same thing, I might have to go back up here. Whoops! Actually, that looks kind of cool, but it's up to you. Alright, so I don't want it. Whoops! There we go. So there's my Stegosaurus. Now I could add things to my Stegosaurus like spots. A lot of dinosaurs had spots on them. I'm going to add some spots. So I think you get the idea, boys and girls. I think you know what you need to do. So the very first thing you do is you go to backgrounds, and then you're going to go to camera, and you're going to go find your background. Then you have to write your sentence. Then you get to draw the super fun dinosaur, and I bet your dinosaur is going to look a lot better than mine. It's been a long day, boys and girls, and I just am drawing at the end of my day. I don't feel like I'm as good as you. I'm sure you'll do a way better job. When you're all ready to go, you're going to click right here on this little button that says Print. You might need help from Miss Lewis or Miss Fisher, and you're going to click right here where it says Room 29 Color Printer, and you're going to click Print. Make sure that your teacher knows that you've printed, okay? You don't want to exit out and have lost all your work and have to do it again. That would be super sad. So you'll click Print, and you'll wait, and it will print. And then we are going to take all of your amazing stories, and we're going to put them in a book together to share. So we'll have a book just like Bernard Most wrote called If the Dinosaurs Came Back. And on every single page, there will be a different story about what the dinosaurs can do. All right? I hope you guys are well behaved. I hope you have a lot of fun doing this. I miss you, and I will see you when I am back at school.